What it do? It's your boy Ronnie Block, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bass, big game.
I sell drugs. Every day and all the time, people hitting my line. Out on traffic with that iron.
All right, so we got Ronnie Block jumping off the porch with us today.
What it do, brother?
Man, how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good right now.
Nah, this is
Real
good, man.
right now.
I see you been going viral these last few weeks, man. So you should be feeling good,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, just trying to get it in. Stay consistent. So I'm trying to go viral the next couple weeks behind this shit.
Yeah. Nah, that's what's good, man. So first off, just go ahead and introduce who you got sitting on the porch with you today too, man.
All right, this is E-Money or Brick Money E-Money on Instagram, co-CEO of the label. Also do other things like outside of music as far as like business-wise, cars, the merch, the gear, etc. Then I have DJ A Fresh. He's our DJ. He also about to drop a podcast really soon called Smoke Sessions Podcast. It'll be based out of Jacksonville. So I also hosting several mixtapes that we have on the way. So like, we got a lot going on together.
Jack of all trades, huh, man?
Yeah, man. That's what your team's supposed to be for. You know what I'm saying? Guys who are really gonna help you and help you push forward.
Nah, that's dope, man. Yeah. All right, so what else you got planned during this trip to Atlanta, man? What else you got working on while you're out here?
Other interviews, just a couple meetings. Supposed to be networking with a couple other artists, talking about maybe doing features, but just like something light, man. Just a couple other interviews. Got to get back to Jacksonville, start getting ready for this tour shoot.
Okay, I feel that, man. So what's new in Jacksonville, man? What's been going on? You know, all the media wants to talk about is the violence. I'm sure there's another side to Jacksonville, man.
Yeah, man. Right now, I want to say we what's going on in Jacksonville. We what's new in Jacksonville. I like to say we the new Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? So as far as now, we just trying to hustle. That's what I see. Like, I don't really even let myself see nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we on, the new Jacksonville, we hustling.
Okay.
We're trying to get some paper.
And what part of the city are you from originally?
I'm originally from the north. I ended up moving to the west like early in high school, and I've been over there since.
Okay.
Yeah, like out of 103rd area, so in between Uptown, 103rd, and Murder, everybody who know me, you can catch me in one of them spots.
So do you feel like there's much of a difference between like the west side and north side then, or is it pretty much same stuff going on all over the city?
Everything is the same going on over the city. It's just the way that people dress. Like this side of town a little more flashier than this side type, you know what I'm saying? But that's it. All in all, we all the same people, man.
Understood, man. Would you say the violence has gotten worse in your city since when you were younger up until today?
Definitely. It's like, the shit now is almost like, it used to be at one time where you can consider an area of the city good, but now it's like the quote unquote good area, so you get your ass banged out first quarter at the gas station type shit. So,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
When did you start to realize that change, that it was starting to get worse and worse like that?
One of my friends got shot up and like at the school.
Really?
Yeah.
Phew.
Yeah. It was almost like, yeah, we can't fight niggas no more. That shit dead. So that's kind of how it became, you know, like one person fighting one person, you shoot them, shit, ain't nobody gonna fight no more.
Yeah, it's crazy how that's, you know, you hear that same story in basically every city now. It's like people afraid to get of an ass whooping or some shit.
Hey, man, some folks like that. Anybody in my city who know me know, like, that ain't the case with me, you know what I'm saying? It just, nowadays you got to be, it's more so of a protection thing, because it's like, shit, everybody else got one. So you can live by that, you know, a man use his hands, but shit, you're gonna be a dead man, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
Yeah. So when would you say you jumped off the porch? How old were you?
I don't think it's a such thing for me. I don't think I was ever on the porch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I left home early type shit. I'm like 14, 15 when I leave home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, so I don't think it was ever so much a jumping off the porch thing. I think I was just already out there, man.
Oh, shit. So were you like staying with friends at that time, or are you just bouncing around, or where were you staying?
Nah, originally when I was like 15, I ended up getting a spot with one of my older cousins. He actually sings now. His name is Aquarius. But he was like a couple years older than me, so shit, he was hella young too, and his older sister. And like my uncle had this house he had invested in. I'd been sitting on the house. So it was like we just came up with the idea like split 3 ways on the shit. And shit, sold them the idea and they went for it and we was like, phew. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, getting freedom that young? Like,
hell
hell
yeah,
yeah.
man, hell yeah. It was lit. I'm in high school, 2, 3 cars. I'm the only motherfucker with their own house shit. You know what I'm saying? It was lit. It was lit.
Did you finish high school?
Yeah, I actually got an AA in college in business.
Okay, yeah. Where'd you go to college at?
I ended up going to a community college, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I bought and shit like that, but I just picked the wrong lane at the time, thinking I was doing helping something or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I could have went off to a bigger school type shit, but my mind wasn't on that shit at the time.
Understood, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, from the email you sent me, man, you're going through a lot of tragedy too, man. You said you lost your son.
Yeah, like, it's like really, I was already like trying to rap, you know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to stay consistent. Like my first project like ever on the internet, I won like a plaque with Slip and Slide. I ended up breaking in the UK and shit like that. But it's just like I kept running into shit. Like my son died, like my grandmother who raised me, like was my mom. Like that shit was back to back. My best friend, like it was like a 2-year span where it seemed like somebody was dying close to me or getting killed like every 2 months or some shit. In between just regular life shit, you know what I'm saying? Like having kids, dealing with, you know, just waking up every day, bills, etc. You know what I'm saying? So, but finally, I guess got over all that stuff and not over here now, so shit.
Nah, salute to
Guess
you
it
for
was a
getting
part of
over
what
that
it
too,
was.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot to deal with, man. That'll break a lot of people.
I done saw it break a lot of people.
So what had like inspired you to start rapping at first?
Man, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I was one of them kids that I would be watching like BET all night and shit like that, and like I just always liked rap. I think it might have been Wayne that actually made me want to be a rapper type shit. Like just being the kid, I used to be like writing all this lyrics down. Like I be telling people, I don't even know why I was doing that shit. Like I would literally get ass whippings, bro, for stealing people's CDs or tapes or some shit just to write the lyrics down so I could know the songs. So I would say probably Wayne, because it was like I was like fascinated with him enough to be stealing his music from other people. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So at what point did you start releasing music yourself then, like actually recording and putting it out there?
I say probably like 11 years ago, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
I said, man, I really got a lot of like feedback off of it accidentally. It's me and my homeboy talking shit to each other type shit. God bless the dead, Sav. He was like a part of the starting of this label. But he, we was talking shit like in the room type shit. Like, man, you just not gonna be able to get more streams than me type shit. And he had this beat, and he was like, man, I can't do nothing with this shit. And I ended up turning it to a single. And it was like he kind of kept me going after that. Like him, you know what I'm saying? Over time, they always kind of was in my ear, you know what I'm saying? And it made me really just take this shit serious. Like after that, like going through that shit, I kind of told myself, when I did like get my life in order where I could really do this shit, like I just went crazy, dog.
Yeah. So what inspires you 11 years later to keep at this shit then?
I ain't never stopped. Like, it's like people assume sometimes because you ain't releasing your music at the moment you stop, but it's like I had a decision like, do I want to be a signed artist or do I want to have my own label? If I want to have my own label, it might require a little bit more time, a lot more money, but that's the thing that takes time. So the whole time I was kind of just working on myself, learning the industry, and just trying to build myself up till this time.
Yeah. What would you say were some of the biggest challenges is you face, being an independent artist in the game?
Originally just not knowing where the fuck to go, man. Like,
That's true.
Not knowing where to go. It's like in this music business, man, a lot of people will tell you, man, motherfuckers will take that money so quick and you will just like think you're doing something, they ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, trial and error, yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's been the biggest thing,
Absolutely. So when do you feel like you make your best music right now? Is it like when you're going through some real shit? Is it when you're in a good mood? Is it when you're pissed off? Or?
Probably when I'm pissed off. Like when I'm pissed off, it's like when I just try to channel all my energy to my music now, opposed to letting it take me somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, anytime really, but when I'm pissed off, it seems like I can get in that bitch and do like 8, 9 songs in like 6 hours type shit, you know what I'm saying? So I think that'll probably be the time.
Okay. And what's your creative process like? Do you be writing, you punch in, do a little bit of both, or what?
I'm a writer, bro. I know how to freestyle. Don't get me wrong, I can freestyle, but I feel like in today's music, motherfuckers say a whole lot of shit and don't ever actually say shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like they be rapping this whole, it's like I got socks and then they got rocks and we was on the block, we had Glocks, they cops. You like, what the fuck did he just say, bro? Like, I'm confused as fuck. And they like, yo, it's hard, it's just deep. And it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So it is that type of thing, man.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the rap game today, and how does it compare to like 10 years ago when you first jumped in this shit?
When I first was trying to get in the industry, I ain't gonna lie, like, I kind of liked it a lot because it was like, I was able to stand out simply because I could out-hustle everybody. Like, today, I can't say that because I finally figured out the internet. To able to, you know what I'm saying? To be able to get something going for myself on it, but for the most, I feel like the internet is a lot easier than this gangster rapper getting up and having to take his ass to some of these neighborhoods and sell his music. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't like that part of it, like, I'm still adjusting to this whole thing, so I kind of be around people just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I feel. I feel like that was fun at the time. It was like challenging. Like, it's been times, man, it get on the road. Like, we literally had just enough money to get all of the merch and get to where the fuck we was going. And like, we literally got hotels, ate, whatever, off of selling our music. It was like, if the music don't get sold, we fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's missing. It kills the go in people.
Yeah, just kind of like hitting the road and, seeing people face to face.
Yeah.
People ain't really doing that these days, man. They just strictly online.
Yeah, but it's, like, maybe, they just living like a TV show. Like, so, like, in a sense of when the show go off, they go off. You know what I'm saying? So they don't be out a lot because they ain't on the show right now and they off and they don't want to have to be the show person because that's who you think they are. But you get what I'm going with this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Understood, man.
Yeah.
What's been one of the biggest sacrifices you had to make in your life so far for you to be successful, though?
Letting go of people. Letting go of people. People I've been close to for a while, simply because I'm trying to make a transition. I wanted to make a transition, and I've been watching the industry for a while. This ain't no shit you come in playing one foot and one, like, motherfucker will lock you up. And we from Florida, bro. They ain't got no problem getting your ass 60 years. I done seen motherfuckers get 60 years by themselves. So I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? So just, I say cutting off people and having to just make the decision, like, whatever, however motherfuckers feel, I'm gonna just stand firm on this. That's been a lot tougher, or it's a lot tougher depending on how you are as a person. than people make it seem. So I'll say that.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, man. So what's the music scene like in Jacksonville, man? What's your thoughts on it? What's going on out there right now?
I feel like we have a lot of talented artists, but a lack of people who understand the business. So as a result, business-wise, we're suffering. Like, we have artists popping off, but like they instantly kind of have to go elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? So as a result, it's kind of like, it feels like the city is always at square one again. It's like, yeah, this person made it. And it's like, damn, where is he? Yeah, he made it. Damn, where is he? And that's the Jacksonville way. So in a sense, that's what our music scene has been like. So, you know, that's why we're trying to do shit different. You know, like, hey, first got the podcast. I'm out here, instead of saying I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm gonna stay home and grind. And, you know, I sell drugs, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna flip cars, and we're gonna stay home and keep grinding and try to, you know, possibly maybe find some other artist and put that guy on, and maybe he could put a guy on, and then next thing you know, we can have a little network home too, you know? So that's what's wrong with Jacksonville.
Yeah. Why do you feel like the talent out there was overlooked for so long?
Nobody was moving around. You know, like, I was telling folks home, like, man, they would be like, Ron. And which was crazy, because on the scene at home, they would be like, as rappers, you know, like, not just being people, just as rappers, they would be more known for rapping than me. But then on the backside, they're calling me like, yo, how the fuck did you do that? And it's like, oh man, it's simple. And they're like, what you mean? And I'm like, if you rap in Jacksonville, you market in Jacksonville, you perform in Jacksonville, how's your music getting heard by the world? Like, that shit don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's been the case with us, and I think by as artists getting signed, like, and people are able to see them move, I think just subconsciously it made other people get up and start moving around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you feel like the drill music out there, is that good for the city? Is that good for the music scene, or is that bad because of all, you know, the negative light, all the violence?
I'm gonna say this. I think all music could be used both ways, but in the city of Jacksonville, like, it depends on how it is. If it's delivered, like, when I hear Nardo, who won't smoke me, like, this shit is hard.
Yeah.
And it's drill type, but it's delivered. It's not really like, hey, yo, I'm beefing with the dude around the corner.
Yeah, it's not like directed at one person.
Yeah, it's just like, yo, here's a hard ass drill song for y'all to vibe to. And if it was like that, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be a good thing. But when it's at directions and the people ain't really even from the directions that they saying they from, so you got a whole bunch of innocent people getting hurt about people who basically made up. And I don't think that's a good look. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you, man. All right, so let's talk about the song, man. I Sell Drugs.
I sell drugs, man.
First
I sell
off,
drugs, man.
whose idea was
Sell
it to
drugs,
flip this
man.
LL Cool J sample there?
I'm gonna be real with you. We were actually up here.
Yeah.
We were up here. But we stopped to a fucking dollar store to grab packs of teas. You know what I mean? And it's just like, we walking out the store. It's an older cat. He vibing out though, man, in the Cadillac. I still try to talk to a chick. They said, I'll just sit there watching. I'm like, I sell drugs. Everybody bust the fuck out laughing. I'm like, that shit finna be a song. And they like, everybody think I'm bullshitting. And then get to the studio, like, yo, you really turned this shit into a song. That just like happened. It kind of made itself, man. And I like had fun doing it. And to me, in my experience thus far in music, whenever I had fun on the track, it was usually a good track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I looked at it.
So have you been surprised by the reaction you're getting online, or did you kind of expect that?
It's like, it's in the middle. It's in the middle because it was like, I expected people to like it, but I didn't really expect like the reaction, like all of the reaction, the engagement, people going back and forth. It blew me to the point. I started getting on the comments like trolling with them. Like, you know, there's this one dude, I do not know his name, but I'm gonna put this in this. He was like, he gonna be rapping when I'm alone in my cell. Sometimes I look at the wall, bro. This dude had me dying laughing on the post. So it was like, man, it was. I'm actually surprised by it, but I think it's really dope, man. I think that's really dope.
Yeah.
I think it's really dope.
And you've been dropping a lot of videos, man. Talk to us about the FNF remix.
It was off the whole For the People vibe or whatever. So most people know, like, if they're following me anyways, I have a mixtape called While You're Sleeping Volume 2 coming out with Bigger Rankings. Then I have Swag Talk Volume 2 coming out with Shoutouts. What happened was, like, it was a mix up on the music. Like, I had, like, so many songs, I guess, like, I changed my mind about what I wanted on the project. So, mind you, so now everybody's kind of dancing. You got Bigger trying to feel like, yo, what the fuck, I gotta go re-record this shit. Like, so, while everybody's trying to get everything together, I'm just thinking about the fact that people are, like, following me and seeing like they're waiting on my music, and I just told them I was gonna drop some shit, and I can't. So as a result, I'm like, I'm gonna go on Facebook, and whatever beats people see me, I'm gonna just drop them. And when I got the beats, I'm like, yo, this is a nice mix of beats. Just gonna make the shit a mixtape. And I got the song, and the night we're writing it, bro, it's a chaotic ass night in the studio. We get to the studio, bro, it's a whole fucking, somebody just got out of prison type shit. So they having a party, strippers there and shit. They outside arguing though. This is no bullshit. This is this girl, like, Hella Vanchi or something like that on Instagram. She was in the studio. So like the guy, I guess one of the interns, you know, they know each other. So she actually stopped by. So I asked her like, hey yo, if you was writing a song, like, and she like, say something about their fingernails, this and that. So I'm like, yeah, cause all right, cool. Then I hear the chicks arguing, and as they arguing, I'm just kind of like, and made a song out of it, dog. And I thought the song was like the rawest troll. Like, I was like, oh, they gonna be pissed off. And I was like, I'm gonna enjoy every bit of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it came about. It was actually people on Facebook that made that shit happen.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 projects about to drop, man. Let's start with For the People. So what's like, you know, what's the vibe like on this project? And is this the one that the fans are picking the songs on?
Yeah, that was the Sleazy Flow, Take Off, BBF. I have the Ether, all of that shit that I've been putting out. Like pretty much every video that's came out was for the people.
Okay.
So it was like a free project for the people that was following me and waiting on the music. So I wanted to let them pick the music that I gave to them for the project. So
yeah,
that's how that came about.
Gotcha.
Legalized weed all over, man.
Okay.
I sell drugs, man.
So While You Were Sleeping Too, with the OG Big Rankin, man.
Yes, sir, the legend.
What should fans expect to hear on here then?
It's gonna catch you slipping. If you're listening to For the People right now, and think you have the slightest idea of what type of music you're about to hear, you're not, because it's while you're sleeping, so you got to really wait to understand what's going on with the music. That's the aspect of the song, so that's how I'm marketing it. You might get minimal here, minimal there, but I think everybody knows that usually Big is behind the project so heavily. You know what I'm saying? It's something special on the other end, and I'm gonna just let it be that until it come out. So while you're sleeping too, I'm gonna let y'all sleep till it come out. I sell drugs, cop the bags.
And then you got Swag Talk too. This gonna be with Trapaholics?
Yeah,
Okay.
Swag Talk too. That's turned, man. We gonna be.
This is a sequel to your first tape, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's turned.
So why do you feel like now's the time to drop the sequel? What, 10, 11 years later?
It's like I said, man, like I wanted to come in the industry as a CEO. I didn't want to be a rapper. After I seen what I could get out as a rapper, and I started to understand what I can do as a CEO, and then it's like a lot of these guys be saying like, oh, I'm from the streets, And it's like, okay, well, you can't be, gangsters can't be on TV, man. Like if you know what I'm saying? So in a sense, you have to get your life together, bro. That takes time. I got children. I have to make a life outside of that. So, I mean, for me, it was just like right now, all I hear is rappers who sing. Like everybody like, listen to my favorite rapper. And then it's like, ooh, yeah. And I'm like, this shit can't happen. Like, when I first started trying to be a rapper, Jeezy and them was hustling their ass off. Gucci and them was hustling their ass off. Now everybody's singing and putting butter on their bodies and shit. I'm like, these dudes different, dog. Like, I'ma just do this over here by myself, man. And all the people who really, like this, understand, they gonna vibe with me. So far, I mean, seemed like a lot of people missed it. Seemed like a lot of people missed it, man, Everybody in the singer, man. Everybody in the singer, man. So if y'all listening to Ronnie Block, man, y'all wanna hear me drop some soprano notes for y'all. I can't do it, brother. I cannot do it. That ain't my thing. I can't drop soprano notes, but I do sell drugs. $40 a set, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me. For real.
Yeah, talk to us about the merch, man. This Brick Money merch that you got.
It's everything. We got the I Sell Drugs backpacks. I'm saying the carry-ons. You know what I'm saying? We got the Brick Money shirts, you know what I'm saying? Different merch. We got those set going. We got socks on the way, boxers, ski masks, blunts, you know what I'm saying? So we just hustle, man. We sell drugs, man. Like, this is drugs in the market, in the consumer market, man. People are addicted to all this stuff. Yeah. T-shirts, socks. I got a sock addiction, man. I got like 500 pairs of socks.
500
man.
pairs of socks?
Bro, I probably spent thousands of dollars on Gucci socks. Everybody who know me knows, like, I probably got every color ever made, man, 2 times. I'm a sock person, so it's like, I'm selling drugs, just like the rest of the world. That's it.
Yeah. Do you have a website set up for the merch, or how can people get it?
Nah, you got to come to Brick Money Ronnie to get I Sell Drugs merch. I want to make sure y'all don't get scammed.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure y'all don't get scammed. I don't need nobody telling me, oh, bro, I sent you money, then give me my bag. I'm going to pull up on them about $40 type shit. Like I'm trying to scam somebody out of $30, $40. So for right now, contact me, E or A Fresh, Brick Money Ronnie, Brick Money _ Ronnie, Brick Money _ E Money, A Fresh _ 904, or Fireman A Fresh _ 904, and just stay following us and stay tuned with us. And we're setting up the merch page, but I want to make sure that I can have like more control and access in a direct line to know that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to scam proof it, man. I don't need nobody finessing people in my name. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Yeah.
You working on anything else right now, Ronnie?
Yeah. We was in Scooters at like 4 this morning. New Jack City on the way. A Fresh is gonna be hosting that. I'm also working on my 5th project, Everybody Loves Ronnie. I'm gonna have like 5 DJ hosts on it. Like probably all of your favorite DJs. Literally all of your favorite DJs. I'm looking to drop like, I had someone challenge me and I wanted to step up to it. So I'm looking to drop 8 projects this year. July the 15th, we're in Valdosta, kicking off our tour. Wet n Wild tour. Everywhere we go, jacuzzis inside of the club, like Wet n Wild. You know what I'm saying? So just like kind of stay tapped in with us on that. Like I said, we had that going on around the fall, football team, basketball team type deal. So just different little shit in the community. Like I said, then we do have the Smoke Sessions podcast with A Fresh coming. So we got a lot of different things going on.
You're staying busy, man.
Yeah, man. Florida lifestyle and luxury automotives coming really soon. We're gonna be out here, you know, tour on. So, I love it.
No, that's dope, man.
Grinding, man.
Yeah.
Sell drugs.
All right, Ronnie, you got any shout outs you like to give before we wrap it up here, bro?
Let me think hard, cause I don't want to say one person and don't say the other. You know how people are. I'm gonna just say shout out to everybody who's been supporting me for this time. Major shout out to like the people who I've been around forever, who just rooting me on. Like, I love y'all so much right now, cause y'all know what the other end of that shit is like. And shout out to Jacksonville. Like, I really feel like it's our turn right now. And that's it, man. Shout out to my team. Shout out to E-Money. Shout out to A-Fresh, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my team. Shout out to my boy Gus over there at Born Star Management. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the city, man, so. And Shetty Hendricks, just cause I see bro really doing this motherfucking thing. So big ups to him, cause bro really be dropping some fire, you know what I'm saying? So big up to him, Lil Papa, everybody in the city who really making noise in the right way.
I sell drugs. Every day and all the time, people hitting my line. Out on traffic with that iron nigga pushing the pine.